Why do we so often bend our creativity to chase algorithms when the sky reminds us that there's a better way to declare who we are? Psalm 19, verses 1 through 4. The heavens proclaim the glory of God. The skies display his craftsmanship. Day after day, they continue to speak. Night after night, they make him known. They speak without a sound or a word. Their voice is never heard. Yet their message has gone throughout the earth, and their words to all the world. God has made a home in the heavens for the sun. These words jumped out at me the other day as I was reading through them. Specifically, the skies display his craftsmanship. Think about that for a second, right? The sky is always on display. It's evergreen. It's ever present. It's a constant reminder of what God can do and how he creates. The root word for craftsmanship, it means to fashion, make, or accomplish. So the sky is the result of God's fashioning, declaring his creativity and his purpose. Psalm 136, verses 5, it tells us that the heavens were made by God's understanding. So his comprehension drove his creation. Hey, before I continue on, I wanted to let you know about my free note-making guide. The video that you're watching now is a result of me following this process and these methods. So I want to give it to you for free. All you need to do is click the link in the description below. If you follow what's in this guide, you'll never have to worry about getting stuck creatively. You'll have a flowing river of unique ideas for the projects that you're working on. You'll discover sticky analogies that will spice up your ideas, and then you'll create a rhythm to slow down. How many of us need to slow down? I know I need to slow down. And you'll have a rhythm to think deeply more often. So if you're interested in any of that, click the link in the description below. All right, let's keep going. I mean, did you know that it would take a commercial jetliner 150 billion years to cross the galaxy? Or that the sun is 1.3 million times bigger than the Earth? That there are roughly 200 billion stars in our galaxy, or that there are 200 billion galaxies in the observable universe, which means that there are 40 billion trillion stars in between all of those galaxies. Creating something as intricate as the universe requires thoughts that soar just as high. And the good news is that we are made in the image of God. That means we too are meant to be creators, makers of things that leave a lasting impact. So consider this. What does your work declare? Is it continuing to impact people? Is it meaningful and lasting? Is it like an avocado where it's useful for a few days but then gone? Or is it like honey, which is said that it could last forever? The original word in Psalm 19, in the verses that we just read, for the word declare, it means to publish, proclaim, or announce. So the stars are publishing daily the power and the wisdom of God. And as a product of God, as a product of the Maker, right, we too should publish our creativity, declaring who we are and whose we are. So what you create says something about you. When you look at the stars or the sky, you know this is the work of God, right? His fingerprints are all over it. And your work should have the same distinct mark. You should be so invested in your craft that anyone who encounters your creations, well, they'll know it's from you. Dave Stone says that God calls us to be originals, but our culture conditions us to be copies. That hits right here for me. You don't need to chase the algorithm or scream for attention. Let your work simply be. Make good work. Of course, be excellent in your work. But just let it be. And those who are drawn to it, those who are assigned to you, that you are called to serve, that you are called to speak to let your message resonate within their heart, let them appreciate its quiet strength as the stars do with us. Let what you create echo who you are.